So my name's Amanda, and I am the executive business consultant for British Columbia and also makeup artist. And I'm here at 8 West to go over with Kelly the base basics of our line. Okay, Kelly, so today we're going to do base basics on you. So there's a few questions I want to ask you before we get started, and that is, one, what is your skin type?
I'm dehydrated and I'm dry.
Okay. What type of coverage do you like?
I like medium to full.
Medium to full.
But it depends. But on today's basis, probably more medium to full.
Okay. And could you tell me a little bit about your makeup regime? Like, what do you do in the morning?
For makeup, I do prime my face, and then I go in with the foundation. I do the under eye concealer, the color correcting any dark circles.
All right, so you like
do
makeup.
it all.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so for full coverage today, I'm going to use our satin cream foundation.
Okay.
It does have an SPF of 15 in it. You've got your vitamin A, C, E, and green tea extract. So that's going to provide you a full coverage, and it's going to last all day long.
Okay.
Okay, but before I do that, I'm going to just go in with a primer. So primer is going to help to set the canvas for the base, and it's going to allow the makeup to glide on nicer. Fill in any lines, not that you have them. How's that feeling on your skin?
Really good. It smells good too.
Okay, so primer's done. Then we're gonna go in with the satin, and to me, you look like you'd fall in our honey undertones. Do you like to be warmer or cooler?
Warmer.
Warmer, okay. So the brush I'm actually gonna use for this one is called our Luxe Foundation Brush. It is a flat base foundation brush, but I really like it because it really emulsifies the makeup into the skin. Can you open your eyes for me? Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to go in with conceal. So looking at you, I don't see a lot of under eye circles. Do you find that ever bothers you?
The under eye circles?
Yes.
I find it's more darkness just because I don't drink enough water.
Okay. So I've got two colors here, dark and light. Dark is always going to hide the darker pigment in the skin, so I'm going to put a little tiny bit underneath and just feather it gently. And then we're going to go over top and brighten it up. So a little goes a long way with our under eye concealer. You wouldn't need too much at all. If you find that it ever was to be a bit cakey or anything, just back off on your application. You don't need as much. We're going to set you with a press-based foundation, and that's just really going to set the makeup prior to our final step, which will be our spritz. So you are Honey Fair in our Satin Cream Foundation, so I'm going to do Honey Fair in our press-based.
Okay.
This is the Ultra Brush, so the Ultra Brush will deliver medium coverage that you're looking for. That warms you up nicely. And finally, I'm going to set you. So this has got hyaluronic acid in it, and the minerals are really attracted to the moisture, so that's going to set them and bind them together.
Feels good.
And there you have it.
Thanks.
Okay, so now that your base is done, we've primed you, we've set you, we've done all that, we're going to add some color in. So I'm going to put a pop of color into your cheeks, and I'm going to do a little bit of contour, and we'll finish you off with a really pretty pink lip. Okay. So contouring is all about sculpting, things that we want to hide, we want to bring up, we want to emphasize. Is there any areas of your beautiful face that that bother you, or you feel that, you know, maybe you want to diminish?
No, but I do like to pop my cheeks.
Okay.
I always make sure to kind of do a bit of bronze. I'm not as much into like the sculpted contour, but I love to look bronze.
Okay, so we can still achieve that with the contour. So I've got a double-ended contour brush. One side's for contouring, the other for highlighting. I'm going to take a warm and a cool color and give it a tap. And just from the middle of your ear to about an inch away from the corner of your mouth, I'm just going to lightly dust that in just to give you a subtle pop on your cheek. You never want contouring to be overly sculpted that it looks like you have been contoured. We want to shape the face in more of a natural way. Now here's a trick that you might not know. If you have anything less than a 3-finger forehead, we don't want to contour it. But luckily enough, you've got a 4.
Woohoo!
Doesn't that make you feel special?
Thank you for letting me know. My forehead's big.
just lightly dusting just to warm up the area. And then I'm gonna go in with our matte highlight, and I'm just gonna go right underneath here. Now, if you had fine lines around your eyes, I would probably avoid using the shimmer with a little bit of fleck, but because you don't, we're gonna pop those cheeks with that shimmer. Just above the bow of your lip too, we'll bring out and emphasize that. You've got a cute little nose. So then I'm gonna take the highlight in the fleck and just go right in here and really pop that. Perfect. Okay, so what ties in the contour is going to be your blush. Do you prefer a cream or do you prefer a powder?
Powder.
Powder, okay. Let's go in with Sweet. This has a little bit of fleck in it. Smile just so I can see your apples. Perfect, you can relax. So blush always wants to be centered to the apples on your cheek, but we don't want to do it when you're actually smiling because your cheek grazes. So to get proper placement on yourself, just make sure when you look in the mirror, give yourself a smile and relax, and then pop it right onto your apple. And final step for your look today, we're going to go in with a little bit of color. Is there any colors that you love to gravitate towards?
Nudes.
Nudes,
Nudes,
okay.
but pinks.
Okay, so today I'm going to use Peony on you.
Okay.
Peony is a soft, beautiful pink. It's a nice summer day out, perfect for the day. All of our lip glosses do have a little bit of mint in them, sweet mint, and that's in there as a natural plumping effect. So you might feel that. There you have it. Take a peek.
Ooh.
So do you see that? We've chiseled just a little bit, but
Yeah,
not
just
in a
enough.
way that it's dramatic.
Yeah, I like that. I like the lip gloss.
And how's it feeling on your skin?
Super light. Yeah, I don't even feel like I'm wearing makeup.
Coverage is good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There you have it. Well, let's take a moment and we'll write down everything we used. And then
Okay.
if you have any other questions, we can go over those.
Okay. Thanks.
So today on Kelly, we did our base basics. We did a primer for her base, clears, because her skin's pretty decent. She doesn't have any hyperpigmentation that I noticed that I needed to add that little bit of a oomph to it. Our line provides either sheer, medium, or full coverage, depending on what the patient is looking for. So today we used Satin Cream Foundation, SPF 15 on her in Honey Light, which provided her a medium coverage. We then went over top of it with a pressed powder in Honey Fair, and then set her with our setting mist. To go over her look again, to really bump it up, we went in with our contour kit, so we were able to bring out her cheekbones and add that little pop of color naturally into her cheeks, as well as provide a little subtle lip on her with our lip glosses. So the whole backing of her regimen, her skin's going to be able to breathe and function properly. Glow provides the skin with ultra nourishing mineral makeup that is triple milled, so the skin is able to breathe and function properly, but still we can get beautiful looks like this. There are a lot of mineral makeups on the market today. Even the clinic here has other ones as well. It's really about the formulation and what the patient is looking for coverage. Also too, looking at the backing, what are the ingredients in it, and how is that makeup process. So when we look at Glow, what really sets us apart is having that triple milled process. So we start our minerals out like sand, and we mill them so finely that they become like silk. Think of a powdered clay in your hand. So when you're actually applying the makeup, less is more. You should never need a lot. If you find it ever got cakey on the skin, you're probably using too much. But really our backing is that we infuse the makeup with that vitamin A, C, E, green tea extract, antioxidant, and then providing that triple milled process. So when you look at actually the price point of a mineral-based makeup, you might find that maybe it might be a little bit more costly than the other makeup that you find in the Shoppers Drug Mart or the Sephora and stuff. But when you start to look at the size of the molecule that mineral is come down to, being that triple milled process, not using as much while still getting an optimum amount of coverage that you want, you're going to go through less products. So typically a bottle of foundation like our Luminous foundation that retails for $70 should be lasting a patient anywhere from 5 to 6 months. So when you break down the cost of your makeup regime might be $10 to $11 a month to actually incorporate healthy, beautiful skin.